I'm just saying to Olav that I was so happy to find those flowers, because when all of the building works are finished and all of this junk is gone, I would love to have them, because they bloom like in the late, well, this time of year, it's end of September, and they're everywhere around here in the village, and they look, I just like them. I like how they show up when you think the flower season is over, and then you have all of these beautiful yellow flowers. Anyway, Olav has picked up the building works again, and for anyone who was excited and impatiently waiting, he's filming. So when are the vlogs back?
Next week.
Not this week.
This Friday.
This Friday. So same Friday that this vlog is coming out. So you can hop over to his channel now or watch mine first and then go to his. Let's not disturb him. Continue. And here's the farmer. He's going to get water for the cows. It's still incredibly hot for this time of year, but actually we do have these Indian summers quite often here. Hello from the vineyards. You probably can hear me with the plane, but I need to tell you something that's been bothering me, that I've been struggling with, and it's about the book. And yeah, I want to show you something. I'm in the process of finalizing the print version, like the document that I need to send for Amazon to be able to print the book and get my proof copy. And that brings me to the price. And I found out that I had something in mind, and Amazon is imposing a higher price to me, which isn't necessarily because they want to make more money. I'm not a fan of Amazon, but I've chosen them, and I'll explain that later, why I've chosen to publish through them. Well, publish with my own publishing company that I've had to create, but through their logistics. And let me just show you why I feel so stressed about it. So here's the printing costs and royalty calculator that you can use for Kindle Direct Publishing. Now, I wanted this to be a coffee table book, so I want it to be a hardcover, not a paperback. So we're going to choose hardcover here. The inside needs to be color, of course. They don't offer standard color with this type of book. I've tried that, so I have to go with premium color. But I also do think it probably looks a lot better. Now, the size of the book is quite big because I want it to be a decent size coffee table book. And the marketplace, I'm just going to leave Amazon.com because I think most of you will be ordering from that website other than maybe .fr or something. The page count currently is 249, and I had a price in mind of $39.95, which I felt would be like a maximum that I had in my head, and it would be reasonable. But if I try to submit that, they tell me that the list price must be between $42.62 or more. Now that honestly felt a little too much for me, but I decided to just go with $42.95 and see what the numbers would be. Now here you can see what we'll end up with when we sell it at $42.95. And you can tell from the first line, my royalty, which basically means what I get per sold book, is 20 cents. So I never did this for the money, but that seems insanely low for a price, a list price that feels uncomfortably high. Now I could skip a few pages, for example, and see if I can bring them down to 220, which in that case, my royalty will go up. And definitely if I keep the price at 42, but if I try to change it to 39, you see, it basically comes down to the same thing. And with fewer pages, it feels like the book has not the same value. Now, if I try to sell it on Amazon.fr, since I'm in France, at the same list price, it will allow me to take that price, but of course now it's euros. So as you can see on Amazon.com, it's changed it back to 42.62. And my estimated royalty now is 0. I don't feel like I need to justify myself to you, but I want to take you along in the reasoning and the options and how I have tried to decide what would be the best way to do this. Because a lot of you have also asked for a signed copy. I love to make things personal. I love to feel connected. Many of you have sent such lovely messages about the book, and I feel a connection with you, honestly, especially when you tell me about your life or where you live, and I love that. It's what I live for. So if I had the option to do that, which I do, and I'll explain in a minute, but that would be my first choice. But it would mean that I need to have the books printed, shipped to my home in France, where I then sign a copy, which I would love, and I would have to ship it to where you are. If you are outside of Europe, and I know this because I have been shipping things for my Pro-Compte sales, but also to my family in the US and in the UK, for example, shipping can be as much as $40. And I know that my American family tried to ship 2 baseball hats to my sons, and it was $200. But that to me feels completely outrageous. You'll end up paying $100 probably for that one book. And so I thought, what if I choose this Amazon option, which means that it's a printing on demand service. So when you order a book from wherever you are in the world, it is printed in the closest logistics place. I don't know how to say that, but so it's most efficient, and then it's shipped to you. I don't know, it just feels more efficient, and it would be so much more cost effective for you as the buyer of the book. So that's why I went with Amazon, just knowing that's going to be easiest. It will be available everywhere in the easiest way. But this is the result. Like, this is the result. This is the options they're giving me. And I've given that a lot of thought. And I've also thought about some of you, well, many of you actually, and I really, really appreciate that. And I feel your love, have said, we want to support you, so we're going to buy your book. And I feel that support. And the support may not be financial, to be completely honest, because if it's under $1 or nothing, but I feel your love in that. I've been working, I don't know, maybe 3 months full time on this book, and I never do anything for money. Money is never a driver for me. I just want to do this because I feel so excited about making a book, and it's going to be so beautiful. And just knowing that people around the world will have it in their living room, or will be reading that in their garden, and will be cooking from it on a rainy Sunday, or that is just incredible to me, and it fills me with joy. So, and that support means way more to me, just knowing that you're cheering me on, and so many of you have said, you know, take it easy with your book, no rush, we're waiting for you. I just want to make sure that this is finished before the holidays so you can order it as gifts or for yourself. So, all that being said, I've told myself that I wanted this to be joyful and not stressful. It stresses me out a bit seeing those prices. So I have told myself that if this is going to be for the subscribers of my YouTube channel, for the people that support me and like my work, they are probably going to be willing to pay a little bit more because I simply cannot offer it at a lower price. And I do hope that the shipping will be very reasonable because you'll be able to get it close from where you live, and that will kind of make up for the higher price. So if you have any thoughts on this, honestly, I would feel very supported if you would leave them in a comment, because this has been bothering me for a while, and the book has been getting bigger because I've been adding to it, and I don't want to make the book smaller just so it will be cheaper and then not create the thing that I had in mind. So I do plan to also have a ebook version available at some point, maybe through my other business's website. I don't know, I have to look into that for those that can't make the investment to get the hard copy, which I understand. Anyway, I'm gonna leave you. I'm in the vineyards, as you can see. I've just added the last few pages of gorgeous pictures of a winemaker I know that has allowed me to share some of his pictures where he's working in the vineyards, and I just wanted to bring that vibe to you in the book as well. So again, it's not just recipes, it's going to be, you're going to feel like you're here in France through all of the pictures, which is why I don't want to feel limited in the page count and leave out things that I feel will elevate that experience of being in France and transporting yourself to France when you pick it up. So that is my decision. But again, any words of wisdom or encouragement that you can give would be very much appreciated. Thank you for watching. I feel like I'm rambling. Didn't have a lot to share this week because I've been so busy with the book, and that's my number one priority. So thank you for watching and for your support, and I'll be back soon, hopefully, with the good news that the book is available. A lot of you have given me your email to be on the email list that I've been sending emails to now to keep you updated on the progress and also give you sneak peeks. So if you want to be on that, send your email to the address that's in the description box and I'll add you. So I hope to be sending out that email very, very soon. There's a couple of hurdles I need to take still with getting ISBNs and getting things sorted with Amazon, but I'm working my way through with a positive energy and eagerness. So you'll hear from me very soon.